EHOME!
EHOME is on the stage.
Oh my God, we have a real pro player right now. This is unbelievable. Will Sunspan be able to beat the EHOME pro player? That's a big deal.
It is.
All right,
like
ladies.
Grand Finals, China versus, I guess it, Sunspan.
Yeah,
OG.
China versus Moron coming up right now as we see the match begin. Round 1, Mercenary Exile.
Sunspan goes ahead and...
Nice.
Wow.
Very good job with that.
Good job. That 0 mana, 0 gold upgrade. You know, he's like, here you go, Mercenary Exile, some fake gold.
Yes, well, you know, he's keeping them in their place very early. They work for him, and just like me and Dota Cinema, they do not get paid for their work. So.
Oh no.
Anyway.
Telling me you're a Mercenary Exile all this time.
I truly am. So, pretty decent Mercenary Exiles.
Is he gonna upgrade this one too?
Will he give them 1 gold?
It
doubling.
rounds down.
Oh, he could very well. And no, he's gonna pass on that one.
Gotta keep that 1 gold. Sometimes that's all the gold you need, you know?
Trust me, if Sunspan had $1 to pay me, he certainly wouldn't do it.
Oh no. This is getting too real. Go back into the game. All right, so neither of our players can afford anything. So we're seeing 2 creeps go into the middle lane for our challenger and 2 for Sunspan in the last lane.
I really like this play. Coming out, putting Zeus in this middle lane there. Why not? We're probably going to see Death bot to this Bristleback this lane, so might as well spread out your blue heroes a little bit more. And Sunspan's going to go ahead and put Favar the Dreamer.
Farvin the Dreamer.
Brett Farvin heading into the middle lane. Very good for him.
Yeah. Is she going to get that creep right in front of her?
It could be.
Let's go.
A 1 and 3.
The value.
Oh, takes a hit for the Mercenary. Not actually the worst target with that 1 armor.
Yep, and then after this combat phase, that Mercenary Exile is only going to have 1 health left. And unfortunately for Sunspan, Pugna's also attacking that creep, so Challenger's looking good in this lane. That creep's going down.
Of course, that Lucent Beam is piercing, but you want to hit one of the heroes or get a free kill there. So, hits him anyway.
Ooh.
Challenger here.
This is a nice looking clear the deck. It wouldn't quite kill. So he does the ventriloquy instead.
Oh, very good move right
onto
there.
the creep, and that's even better. Axe is now hitting this creep, and so is Farvin.
Yes. So a lot of the creeps are going to be making out, but more importantly, Bristleback's passive will be able. What?
The creeps are going to be what?
The creeps are hitting the creep.
All right.
Oh, creep's hitting that creep.
All right, yeah.
But Bristleback will be able to get 2 armor from killing Axe, which is exactly what he wants early in the game so that he can steamroll out of control as Sunspan loses a hero.
Yep, and Bristle gets that 2 armor from slaying Axe there.
Absolutely. We're up to Keith the Bold. Keith's alone. He don't care. He got clear of the deck if he wants to use it to get rid of some of these crepes.
Just 1.
Just uno.
Gonna take down this Lycan real easy though.
Yep, nothing really can be done about that. Oh, Savage Wolf could be played here. Good move, I would assume here, Fwash.
Yep, he doesn't want to put it on the left side of Lycan just in case, you know, the arrow goes, but I'm not sure.
Well, you know.
I probably would have put it there just to see if I could chip down Keith a little bit, but maybe Sunspan wants to just keep his wolf safe and have it develop over to the side there and
potentially scared of clear the deck as well, you know.
That's
that
true.
Damage could take out that
That is actually very true.
Look at that.
Plays it anyway.
Boom.
I'm gonna just take down that creep.
Why not? So that wolf could start getting out of control if you guys forgot about that. The wolf gets +2 attack and health every single round that it is alive and attacking. So that wolf can quickly go crazy if left alone for long enough. We'll see where our competitors go from here for watching.
That's true. Yeah, and you can really see the experience of Sunspan now that you mention it, that he was playing around clear the deck.
Yes.
So
despite his insane luck and average stupidity, he can sometimes have some great plays, let me tell you.
Earthshaker from our challenger going to that last lane, looking to fight that wolf.
Oh, and he will. He'll get his wish here, dealing a massive 2 damage.
Earthshaker, he looks threatening, but he's just like a fuzzy little bear. You know?
He's just a sweetie pie. Look at him.
Oh,
no, he looks kind of like a pug.
You do love the pugs.
Well, we do have a very powerful level 5 skill coming out for Sunsfan right here, the Conflagration. He's probably going to put that in lane 3 to make sure that Wolf dies, or it actually won't kill the Wolf, excuse me. So lane 2, where do you put that thing, Fwashy?
Lane 2 looks pretty good. It's going to take out this Mercenary Exiles without Zeus having to spend a spell here.
Yep.
So he's going to go ahead and do that. And then the Challenger will have a better looking lane here, but thanks to the Armor of Legion, that's only going to be 1 to her. But still, that lane's getting pretty wide, so I agree with that decision to put down the Conflagration.
Yeah, Blade of the Vigil is available for the Luna. A little bit of cleave damage could hurt that Pugna, but not going to do anything to that Bronze Legionnaire, so maybe hold off on that for a while. And we'll see what he's thinking. He's taking his time. That's a good thing to do in these kind of pro games. Think about it. You're in no rush.
That's right. All right, so Mercenary Exiles gets taken out. And Legion's really looking to kill that Bristle, and if she does kill this Bristle, he's not going to get that extra 2 armor. You have to survive as Bristle to keep that those gains.
You certainly do. If you die in the gym, you don't keep the gains. However, Fountain Flask is available for our Challenger, so we're going to see Fighting Instinct coming out, a little bit more armor, and potentially that Fountain Flask as well. But he won't have time to do it. Nice
Berserker's
job.
Call.
Berserker
Takes them both out.
Yep. Berserker's Call, of course, making sure that everybody fights around the allied red hero. They all do damage to each other, and can be the maker between a great game and a bad game sometimes.
Yep, usually if you have your 1 hero trading for 2, it's a pretty solid Berserker's Call.
Yeah.
If you can even get an extra creep in there, even better.
All right, so we could Viscous Nasal Goo the Wolf here.
Oh, yes.
That could be a play.
But still not going to be enough. He could equip the
Cleave and that.
And that would also spill over some extra damage to this creep here.
Is it really worth doing that, though? Some would say yes.
I think so. Wolves can get out of control, and if you've only got this Earthshaker here, there's not really much you can do.
All right, well, our Challenger is thinking a different strat as he puts Fighting Instinct, now having a full-fledged axe out of that Bruiser. And we'll see what he wants to do after this. Not really getting a lot of use out of that Blade of the Vigil if he uses it here. Just a measly 2 damage against the tower. We'll see how it goes. He's actually going to put it on Earthshaker.
Yep, I mean, Earthshaker doesn't do too much. He's going to start chipping at this Wolf, and next turn he can kill it. But like we were mentioning, whether it was worth to cast it on the Wolf, probably. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, modify a unit. It doesn't have to go on a hero. So you could have killed the Wolf, equipped the Blade, and then you wouldn't have your Earthshaker dying in the next turn.
Yep. But again, that is a very powerful spell, especially on heroes. It makes them weaker, and it does take away Axe's biggest buff, his 2 armor that he comes with automatically. So not too bad of a choice to keep that hanging around. But let's talk about these lanes in general, Fwash. Sunsfan seems to just be dominating this first lane. It's looking real good for him, but these arrows are not doing him too many favors.
Sunsfan's also picked up some neat items over here. He's gotten the Poaching Knife.
Yep.
And so that basically doubles your gold with every kill as long as that the hero that has it equipped is alive in that lane.
Yep.
So Luna is dying here, so Sunsfan could get 12 gold.
That would be good. And he did pick up Duel as well. So with a little bit of health, he could duel that Luna, make a little bit of gold, and get a little bit more damage. Overall, pretty good situation for him. Although he could duel that creep.
He could duel the creep.
I mean, that would be a lot of damage as well.
I like this play. Sunsfan's playing around Eclipse. It's turn 6. He knows that's a pretty threatening spell right now. It would take out a lot of his troops here. And so he's going to go ahead and heal that Pugna. And then equip that Poaching Knife.
Yeah. We'll see if he decides to get crazy and duel that creep, doing 10 additional damage to that tower, or if he's just going to save that for a rainy day. If he does duel the Luna, she will die this... Wait, no, she won't die this... Oh, she will.
Yes, if you use that... well, not anymore.
Not anymore.
So maybe it's worth dueling the creep. If you can get 10 more damage, any damage could be worth, but that is the only duel that Sunsfan has in his hand right now. And it's, you know, you have to be careful with your resources.
Of course.
You want to see if you want to use that in any other lane, but right now, out of these 3, that looks like the best duel that he could possibly do.
He does have Ogre Conscript ready to go. That's a huge hero, 7 damage, 7 health. Not a hero, a summon, excuse me. And it would be doing some significant damage to this tower. So either way, he's got a lot of options on how he wants to hurt this Luna. and we'll see just what kind of cruel man he is. Poised
Oh.
to strike.
He's going for the duel.
He is going to go for the duel. So we'll see what Luna says about that. She could have TP scrolled out, trying to find a way and wasting that poise to strike, but she didn't see it come.
Yep. Typically, once you see that, if Pugna's getting all poised to strike, you know,
You want to go.
you want to go.
Don't let that little kid touch you.
Right?
Get away from him. And money,
Money.
straight up. That's a very powerful combo we didn't really talk about.
Slack's finally got his paycheck, and now he's doing 7 damage.
Look at me. But yeah, killing that hero, making that money, and then in the same time paying those exiles. Very cool combo that we're seeing here from Sunsfan.
Yep, and now Sunsfan gets to drop that Ogre with no threats at all in that mid lane, which is also looking pretty dominating for him.
Yeah, this is a real game of the minds here, as Sunsfan just taking damage in every single lane. But things are not over, Fwash. Let me remind you that we're playing a blue deck down here. Our challenger has some massive skills coming out. 3 Thunder God's Wraths. If he can get 3 different blue heroes in 3 different lanes, he can pretty much kill everybody
Yep.
on Sunsfan's side.
Everyone except Axe.
Everybody but
Sunsfan is playing around that. He knows turn 7 is coming up. He's afraid of Thunder God's Wrath, so he goes ahead and TPs Farvin back to the fountain. And Farvin will be coming back with 11 health, putting him out of that Zeus Thunder God's Wrath range.
Sure. Pretty hard decision coming out here. Will he let the Earthshaker kill this wolf, or will he reposition him with TP scroll to make sure that those Thunder God Wraths are coming out all at the same time?
Yep. It's pretty tough. That wolf, if you don't deal with it now, it's going to be a problem later, and you're going to have to... Well, okay. I don't think that was necessary.
That's probably not what you want to do, but...
Oh, all right. And leaves anyway.
Man, well, you know what? He's just trying to make up for lost time. If he had only done that before, that wolf wouldn't be a problem.
Now that's just a wolf covered in snot, you know, just still growing.
It's only angrier now that it's covered in boogers. But we'll see what happens. But we'll see where these blue heroes go now. Middle lane, you probably want to put 1 blue hero in the first lane, 1 blue in the second lane, just to stack up these Thunder God's Wraths. See if you have that chance. Although the initiation is on Sunsfan's side, but right now he doesn't really have any way to stop that from happening.
Totally. And Sunsfan has bought a Traveler's Cloak. Since he has initiative and he's playing around this Thunder God's Wrath already,
Yep.
I'm going to guess that his first move is to put that onto Pugna and make sure he's out of that Wrath range.
Yeah, absolutely. Whoa, 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 challenger, no! Okay, oh, that was a close one. All right, our challenger now spreading out the blue heroes a little bit and getting himself ready for what there could be a decent Thunder God's Wrath. What if he draws an Echo Slam right here, though?
That would be a glorious Echo Slam in that first lane.
Ladies and gentlemen,
8?
drum roll for an Echo Slam, because this could be very good. That's a foresight.
No foresight, but that's not going to give him enough mana to cast the Echo Slam, unfortunately.
That is sad stuff. So,
But he is 1 point away from...
whoa! Sunsfan with a Nether Ward. I guess he wasn't expecting that Thunder God's Wrath after all. We thought he was so smart. Well, let her rip, challenger! Woo! Look at these heroes suffer. I love it.
I think Sunsfan is maybe just okay that Pugna dies too. He thinks this lane is maybe strong enough to stand on its own, but 11 health. It's getting pretty tight there for a challenger.
Yep, those 2 armor really doing a great work against that conflagration here. Making sure that those guys are not affected. And now, Sunsfan is ready to go yet again. He does have the opportunity to potentially save somebody here, but we'll see what he decides to do. Yep, he will equip the cloak. But question here, do you actually use the Thunder God's Wrath or not? You're not getting a kill?
Not getting a kill. Well, you get one in the first lane on the Lycan.
That would be good.
But aside from that, you've got Luna coming into the next round.
Yep.
And as the challenger, where do you want to win right now? It's like all of Sunsfan's towers are pretty healthy.
Yeah.
30 is his starting health.
It is pretty rough right now. And again, that Nether Ward in the bottom lane, or excuse me, lane 3, is going to zap every time that he uses something. So he's got to start to get a little bit nervous about that. He's going to go ahead and summon a Red Mist Pillager. Not a bad move. Not a bad move at all.
But Sunsfan has a Prowler Vanguard that he can easily use to just block that Pillager.
But he also has a Fissure on the Earthshaker. The Fissure could make sure that, well, not much will happen,
Well,
but
at
at least he won't get 6 damage.
Yes, that's not damage to laugh at. That's pretty much most of Earthshaker's soft little fuzzy body. But
Sure.
Yeah, I think you may as well use it now.
You know what he could do?
With
He
2 mana.
he could new orders the Earthshaker onto that shield boy to clear him. Oh, okay. Well, could have happened there.
Could have. But I guess killing the wolf is still a good move as well. You don't want that wolf getting to be a hero status. It was pretty much already there.
I think he could have killed the wolf if he targeted the other guy with the cleave.
Oh,
but,
that's right. Yeah.
But
Has
we
that
don't talk
blade
about
of the
things
vigil.
from the past. Don't worry about
Don't
it.
worry about it, yeah.
All right. No, don't put that Luna in that lane. But Luna, I guess he has to decide what lane he wants to try to save. If he does put that Luna in the second lane, he can use both of his Thunder God Wrath, which would be really good for you, but not trying to help you in any way.
Oh, he's thinking about it.
He's
moved
thinking
Luna
about
into
it.
the mid lane.
Okay.
It is scary for her because Axe and Ogre are there, but it's not a lethal kill on Luna. And if Luna can prevent some damage to the tower, that's also buying our challenger some time.
Absolutely. Challenger now, 1 HP on that boy. Now he does have some. Ooh, an Echo Slam arrives.
But it's gonna do 5 damage to everything. That clears the whole board except for the Mercenary Exiles.
That's sad.
But
Oh,
alright,
no.
Sunsfan, this is why he made sure to get initiative. Lycan is now gonna survive.
Yeah.
But yeah, looks like a pretty solid Echo Slam if you can prevent down
Nah. If you're not killing the Lycan, forget it. Who cares? Just cast Thunder God's Wrath, kill some people, or the Time of Triumph to get some cleave damage. But at this point, you gotta try to kill something. I don't know.
Yeah, the Time of Triumph doesn't look too bad.
Oh no, what have you done?
Who knows? You know, maybe this is the right answer.
Yes, perhaps.
Perhaps, but Artifact, the game can go so many ways from just decisions being made from one lane. And that Mercenary Exiles is now paid once more.
Yep. Well, only 4
Just
damage.
to gain some extra damage.
Sure. At least we're doing some massive damage here with these heroes already. 9 and 12 damage is pretty good against that tower. He still does have Time of Triumph with maybe he's trying to save that for the last lane just to get that damage up there. It would have helped him out a lot if he could have used those double Thunder God's Wrath. There wouldn't be any hero in that second or third lane. But unfortunately, went for the Echo Slam, and we'll see how this one turns out as he kills the mercenaries.
Yep, he also uses new orders to have Zeus target that that creep there. So lane 1 is looking a little bit better for our challenger. He is at 7 health. He's hoping, I think, to win that third lane since he's going to be doing 13 damage this turn.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for Sunsfan, he actually only has 2 cards in his hand, and they're not particularly the best ones.
No, not really. That arrow is actually unbelievably unlucky for Sunsfan. If this was not pointing at Luna, he would have easy tower right here, which would be an exposed Ancient, and that might bite him in the booty. Thunder God's Wrath now being used. That Luna only has 4 HP in the other lane, which means that she will instantly die next time. Sunsfan has no healing ability in that lane.
Yep. There's no way that he can save Legion or put her above the 4 health because there's another Thunder God's Wrath in hand. Sunsfan might not know that. At this point, our challenger has played 2, so who knows? Maybe.
You could not know, although Time of Triumph isn't a bad idea either.
Yeah.
Make some massive damage there, and now they have cleave. So not too shabby at all.
Yep, unfortunately not enough to pop the tower yet, and it zaps his own tower for 3 health because of that Nether Ward. But getting close,
Yep.
Although I think it will be wise to TP one of those heroes out of that lane if you manage to still hold your ground in these first 2 lanes.
Interesting choice by Sunsfan here, putting the Pugna in lane 1. Getting a little, stopping that damage from happening. Guess he's trying to slow that bleed, but more interesting, Pavar the Dreamer heading to lane 2. Isn't he already assumed that lane is good?
Yeah, that is interesting. What does he want to cast here? Maybe he's thinking...
Oh, there we go.
There. Okay, we're like over-analyzing like his incomplete thought.
He does that to us all the time. He
Tricking us.
says he wants to picture what it would look like. He's just messing with me to make me look stupid, per the usual. At any rate, Sunsfan dragging those 2 heroes to completely block up the damage so far, although he doesn't know if the enemy has another one of those Times of Triumph. Neither do we, as we draw out here an Echo Slam is all that he's going to be able to have. Divine Purpose, another one now up for Sunsfan, as well as a very late Celemene. Celemene, great in the early game, something you definitely want at 3 or 4. That's 9. doesn't really matter too much anymore.
Yeah, effectively, Sunsfan kind of has like 2 dead cards with in his hand. He just passes. I think this is now still a good time to cast that Thunder God. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't save him, but it does kill off Legion in the last lane.
Yeah, sure. Not going to help too much. That lane's pretty much already won, and maybe he actually wants to keep that Legion Commander alive so that she's not able to come back into a different lane. Would kill the Axe, though, and that would definitely help out, especially if somehow he can get lethal. So I would probably play the Thunder God's Wrath anyway. Who cares?
Who cares? Whatever. Let's just see what happens.
That's how I play Artifact.
It looks cool.
Maybe don't listen to me.
Yeah, it would be interesting if you, since that lane's gonna die anyway with this Ogre hitting the tower, if you strand Axe here, it's not too bad. You could potentially TP the Luna out, or in this last lane, since it's looking to pop anyways, TP one of these Time of Triumph heroes out so that you can deploy them in the first lane.
Yeah. That would actually, I don't know. I keep thinking maybe he doesn't want to use Thunder God's Wrath and just keep those creeps, those heroes in there.
Strand them.
Strand them.
Don't even look at it.
Don't even touch it. Don't even think about it. What does he use here then? Maybe a Foresight to. Foresight would be great.
Do Foresight.
If he could get himself another Time of Triumph, that would be unbelievable, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Foresight.
No.
Well, let him do what he wants.
Let him do what he wants, but young man,
we can see how it plays out.
You want to do that one, baby. You kill those other heroes, they go back into the game. Leave them abandoned, brother. But not that he can listen to us. He can make his own decisions in life. That's what you have to do to your children. You let them live.
Let them make their mistakes.
Let them make their own mistakes. You don't know best. Neither do I.
Yeah.
We do know best. Don't do it! Play the Foresight! Whatever you do, he didn't play anything! We freaked him out!
I was like screaming at him. What if he doesn't understand us? Maybe I should be starting to yell in Chinese. Or his stream. Maybe his stream can tell him.
Maybe his stream is telling him, and that's what got us into this situation in the first place. Foresight is still available. Oh, but will he
may as well play it. You don't have initiative.
Yeah, you have nothing to lose.
Use it.
Just use it. You got nothing to lose. You're not going to lose initiative. Oh, he's hovering over it. I'm getting a conniption over here. Oh, he uses it. Woo.
All right.
Well, that sucks. Those are both not great, but he can TP out Luna here and just forgo this tower.
Yep, that's an option.
Ooh, or he could cunning plan
to draw.
and get one more chance.
One more card for something that's useful.
Oh, that is something to think about right here. He definitely wants to do it here instead of in the other lane where the ward is, to have even less damage, but we'll see what he decides to do here. I'm getting excited. If he gets the right card, if he does get a Time of Triumph and TP's out Luna, or one of the already Time of Triumph cards, that would be the better play.
I think that's the play.
You're right.
Get one of these big fatties. They're gonna do 4 siege even if they're blocked, so.
Yeah, you called it. All right, he's gonna lose his first tower. The Ancient is exposed. Sunsfan needs to take one more tower, and he wins this game. However, Sunsfan is going to lose a tower here as well, meaning it all comes into that last lane.
Yep, and he has just passed. Doesn't want to cast Grand Melee. That's not going to do anything good for him. Well, it helps him cleave a little bit, but...
What did he cast there? What was that?
He casted some Snot, put it on Legion, so Legion's going to be dying this turn.
Okay.
But again, Sunsfan doesn't really care about this lane. He doesn't want Legion to be here, really. It's at 12 health, but he's looking at that first lane. 3 health on that tower.
And a Town Portal Scroll for him. Okay, here we go. This is it. Both of our competitors have an exposed Ancient. One of them has 3 HP. One has 21.
Oh, you know what would be absolutely devastating if Sunsfan draws another Nether Ward now.
No.
And just he has initiative. If he places it on the first lane, then there's no spells that our challenger can cast without losing.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know it's been a long day, but can I get a drum roll for this Time of Triumph? It could be the difference between the end or the beginning of this game. Well, not the beginning, but
you know, it'll make a difference.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Foresight and the Red Villager. Oh no. Oh no.
And look at this Bristle. He's like, I want to attack the guy who can't take any damage.
Oh, Bristle, you traitor. What have you done?
Although, new orders.
New orders.
Have we seen, this kind of mechanic has the same effect as the choosing a target, right?
All right.
You can choose the Ancient if it's unblocked in front of you.
That is correct. You can choose the Ancient if it is unblocked with
Or the
orders.
Tower, rather.
So that would be doing 11 damage. That would put us at 14. Both these guys are not going anywhere. All right. 7.
All right, that's some Siege. Okay.
Okay.
What do we have here? If he does the extra 11 from Bristle,
Yes.
right, that's 20 damage.
20
and if he
damage.
puts down a Red Mist Pillager, that's lethal.
Okay.
But
We're not going to say that again. We'll see if he can figure it out. I'm done helping this young
you're
man.
done helping.
I'm done helping. There is a way.
There's a
for
way.
our competitor to win the game. And we will see if he can figure it out.
You just need.
Dup, dup.
I think it's hard, right? New orders. It's it might not be intuitive that you can actually use it on Bristle to
Yes.
hit the tower instead.
It is
I
true.
don't think we've even seen that yet.
He would have to be the smartest player that we've seen yet. Will. Oh my goodness, he has figured it
Oh,
out.
God bless.
If he.
One damage
Wait a
away.
second, Flush.
Yes.
There is still one
There's still-
opportunity, and I'm not
Okay,
going to say it.
I know.
We'll see what happens
See
next.
what happens. There's
He-
only okay. So Sunspan has only 3 mana left.
Yes.
There's-
Oh, he does it
he does-
correctly. Oh my God, he figured it out.
Figured it out. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the depths, he does it. Our pro player from EHOME. Oh, EHOME! Ladies and gentlemen, from the depths of defeat, he takes that tower. What a victory. Well done. Well done, sir.
indeed. Ooh, that was a close one.
That was a sweater right there. I feel physically affected by
I
that
am
game. Flush.
physically ill.
Ooh, I am physically ill. Suns fan taken out. My goodness gracious. When he was hovering over that,
we all
we were, no!
and then he didn't cast anything. Just
We
freaking
freaked
out.
the poor kid out. Wow, what an incredible
Ooh.
match that was. Oh my goodness gracious. And it looks like we have a challenger again. Who would like to be switched out here? How about a